Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, lords and lowlifes. Here we are, Camp Cooks. I'm Rose Lambrini, and this is my signature dish. This is a West Virginia repeater. It's beans, cabbage, mushrooms, tomatoes, and a few other hot things in there as well, like me, obviously. Now, I've been torturing these mushrooms for quite a while. They're quite well cooked now. You don't have to use mushrooms. Well, you do. You do have to use mushrooms. Well, you could use meat, but I don't use meat because I'm one of them vegetarian types. Okay, so the mushrooms are all cooked. Then what we're going to do, we chop up a load of chilies, nice fresh chilies, chuck them in there. Now the chilies, if you chuck them in nice and early, you'll get the flavour of the chilies, but not the heat. If you leave them until later on, you'll get all the heat as well. So if you've got children eating the thing, just chuck them in right nice and early. Then next thing you want to do is you want to chuck in some pulses. These are butter beans. You can use any kind of pulse, but butter beans are really, really, really nice. So we'll chuck some butter beans in there like that. There we go. Now stir those in. Oh, that's beautiful. Now the next thing we want is we want something a bit healthy. We need a bit of green stuff in our dinner. We've been told we've got to eat 5 portions of green stuff every day. So what we're going to use, Savoy cabbage. This Savoy cabbage is so good it's had a hotel named after it. Okay, now the outer leaves, you have to take them off and wash them because that's where the pesticide is. You rip those up, okay, you chuck them in there, okay. Then you've got the rest of the cabbage. Now a cabbage grows from the inside out, so the inside bit hasn't got any pesticide on it, but you've got to prepare the thing. So what you need is Winnie's big chopper, okay. It's like an ex-boyfriend, this, preparing a cabbage. What you've got to do is chop out the heart of the cabbage, throw that away, then rip the rest of it up and throw it in the dish. There we go. There we go. That feels very satisfying. And we stir it and cook it up nice. Okay. You want the heat up you want the heat up really, really high. You want this cabbage to fry up nice. Is that as high as we can get it? I reckon maybe a bit more. Ooh, open up. Yes, lots and lots of heat. Okay, the last thing. So we've got mushrooms, we've got chilli, we've got butter beans. The last thing we need is passata, which is basically Italian tomatoes, sieved. You chuck that in there, and you've got a nice high heat going on. So when you chuck that in there, oh, the chilies are getting me. When you chuck that in there, it all fizzes up, and that gets the cabbage all nicely cooked up. There we go. That's great. Oh, what you could also add, just to bring the flavour out, is a bit of salt. There we go. Right, a bit of salt in there. Now this is a one-pot wonder. If you want something that's easy to cook, if you're like kind of lonely little bachelor with just a little one-ring stove or something, or if you're some kind of loser who lives on the road, you know, in a caravan or something like that, and you've just got one way of cooking and one little stove, then you can cook this one pan. Brilliant. But then you serve it up with a nice bit of bread. I particularly like granary bread. And you don't need knives and forks, you just rip a bit off. There we go, rip a bit off, and oh, we need so much to serve it on. There we go, there's a plate. Okay, so this is now cooked, so we're going to serve up. Now this is called West Virginia repeater, because it's got cabbage and beans. Yes, it's gonna you're gonna be reminded that you've eaten this occasionally in the next couple of hours. So there we go. Get a nice bit of sauce in there, and there's the bit of bread I ripped off earlier. Just put that bit in. There we go. Now that is a meal fit for a trailer trash queen. Winnie!